I'm Zena. Welcome back to Goss&Gloss. Except on today's episode, we're not gonna be gossiping and we sadly don't have any goss on.
Nevertheless, it's going to be enjoyable. I'm Dhanvi, and today we're diving into how teenage life is portrayed in film and TV. Whether it's the classic high school drama or the more complex stories of today, we're breaking it all down for you.
Yep, it's such an interesting topic. Why do you think filmmakers are so obsessed with telling teenage stories?
I think that adolescence is this super dramatic time, right? You're figuring out who you are, experiencing first loves, dealing with school pressure. It's emotional, it's intense, and it's the perfect backdrop for storytelling.
Exactly. And those teenage years are those weird in between stages. You're not a kid, but you're not an adult either. It's all about self discovery, and filmmakers love tapping into that energy. But let's be a little honest. When we look back at older teen films, they were more often about fitting characters into neat stereotypes.
100%. Think of stories like Ferris Bueller's Day Off or The Breakfast Club. We have the jock, the nerd, the rebel, the princess. It's very much about these one dimensional characters and broad themes like fitting in or breaking the rules.
Right. Those movies are classics, but they don't really capture the full complexity of being a teenager. Fast forward to today, and we're seeing a big shift. Shows like Euphoria and movies like The Edge of 17 explore much more layered, emotional sides of teenage life. They dive into real issues like mental health, identity struggles, and toxic relationships.
Exactly. Euphoria, for example, it's intense, it's raw, it's dark, and it doesn't shy away from tough topics like drug use and body image. But it's also about vulnerability, about these kids trying to make sense of themselves in a world that feels overwhelming.
Right? But I think we also need to remember that not every teenager's life looks like that. It's not all dark and dramatic. Most teens are just trying to figure things out, like juggling school, friendships, and their future. It's not always about crisis. Sometimes it's the smaller, more personal moments that matter.
Exactly. Teen life doesn't always have to be about big dramatic events. There's also space for those quieter moments, just navigating day to day challenges, figuring out who you are, dealing with the little ups and downs of being a teen.
And that's where representation comes in. In shows like Never Have I Ever and Love Simon, pushing the envelope with diverse and inclusive stories is a major concept. They focus on teens from different backgrounds, identities, and experiences, and that's what we really need more on.
Absolutely. Representation is key. Every teen's journey is different, and it's so important for media to reflect that range, whether it's race, gender, sexuality, or just the way teens experience the world around them.
Totally. So, in a nutshell, teen films and shows are evolving. We're moving past stereotypes and exploring more complex, authentic stories. But there's still room for more, especially when it comes to showing the quieter, everyday parts of teen life.
For sure. Teenagers are more than just drama or rebellion. They're figuring out who they are, navigating the messy middle of growing up, and we need to see more of that in the stories we tell.
Well said. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Let us know what you think about how teen life is portrayed in media. Do you have a favorite teen movie or show?
Catch you next time on Goss and Gloss.
Bye!